Speaking of Bob Marley, his estate, obviously was large. And he's really famous singer. And then he had how many kids?
Bob
Like
Marley?
10?
Yeah,
Like
bunch.
10 kids. So then it ended up being, and the Jamaican government had to step in to stabilize the situation. When concerned of his wealth, music rights, it could have been mismanaged. This move was partly motivated by the desire to preserve Marley's legacy as a national treasure and to ensure earnings would benefit Jamaica and his family, not just commercial interests abroad. When he died of 1981, he was only 36.
Yeah, he was young,
Dang.
bro.
Oh,
He
I
didn't
think it
want to take
was,
medicine though.
was it ammonia?
No, it was HIV. What was it, Mario?
No, I don't think.
Bob Marley? Was it AIDS or HIV? Or what was it? It was some type of illness, like something that had to be
It was like a
treated
melanoma.
melanoma, and that's what is that?
So Bob Marley died from an acral, that means gibberish to us. Acral litiginous melanoma. I think it's like a skin cancer.
Oh,
Mm.
it's
And then
cancer.
it
Yes.
spread to his brain, lungs, and liver, but he refused
Yeah.
treatment because of his Rastafarian beliefs.
I saw the movie. I actually watched the Bob Marley movie in theaters.
So, because Jamaican law at the time, without a will, Marley's estate was to divide it among his legal heirs, which included his wife, Rita Marley, and his children. However, things became quickly complicated, especially due to the multiple children Marley fathered with different women and disputes over who should control his estate. So, again, if you involve the courts, who's to say that, it doesn't matter if you're a second cousin or a nephew or a brother, it's going to be divided.
What's crazy is that you have 10 kids and you're like not even thinking about that. And it's like, you have 10 kids, 10 baby mamas, bro. Like, what?
Well,
Which
especially
one? Well,
if you've been
I wasn't
diagnosed, like if it's not an
10 baby
accident
mamas, but
and if you know that your time is near, you would want to at least get the will done,
Well,
because you just never know at the time.
but maybe that wasn't his focus. It probably wasn't his focus. He had much greater things that he was fighting for.
That's true, but I
Spiritually,
would rather leave my family with
culturally.
less stress,
But whenever you're fighting a war that's beyond your own understanding, because you have to understand that's what, dude. Like, the Rastafarian isn't just like that. Like, it's a way of life. It's a way of living, and it's
Yeah, but
something that
I
was
think
huge. In Bob Marley, like he was fighting a spiritual war. Like, do you know all the problems with the governments and the people that tried to
yeah,
suppress him when he was having his concerts and doing these things and spreading more love in his hometown and his country? Like, it was. I could understand why he probably wasn't thinking about that. I couldn't understand how he could have so many children with so many women.
that's what I'm saying. It don't make sense. Like you spread around this message, but then you're not really a family man because you have 7 female
Or
mamas,
is
you
he
know?
a family man because he has so many children and his love for children, that could be
It goes both
I
ways,
don't
bro.
know.
But
considered
to
as
It's kind of
judge
culty,
family.
to
Like,
judge somebody off of something that they're doing that obviously isn't understood by everybody, it's like sometimes it's more than what you think it is, you know. This is an outside person's perspective. This is your perspective,
Oh,
right? An outside
yes.
person's
I mean, I'm
perspective
sure
that
he had his
but
own
you don't know
reasonings,
you
but I
don't
don't
know if he
know.
was a family man or not. You don't know how many times he visited his kids. You don't know. You don't know if he had them in one home. You don't know if he brought them along or spent time with them, and I'm sure that it may not be similar to a present father in a 4-person household, 2 kids. It may not be the same, but at the same time, he was doing things for the country and for like his people and everything, raising all his people up, not only for his own children, but for other people's children too.
mm-hmm.
I don't know about you, but I think that's, he put himself on the line for the things that he was standing up for. And I think you can respect anybody that does that, I feel like, because, you know, yeah, I get both sides too. But it's hard to justify it's hard to judge from this perspective, this point of view.
Thank you for watching another episode of Legal Lounge. If you enjoyed this episode, you can always give our office a call to schedule your free 30-minute consultation with one of our team members. Check the description below and give us a call today.